fire the head of the Bureau of Labor Statistics?
Because I think her numbers were wrong. Just like I thought her numbers were wrong before the election. Days before the election, she came out with these beautiful numbers for Kamala. I guess Biden/Kamala. And she came out with these beautiful numbers trying to get somebody else elected. Then right after the election, I think on the 15th, November 15th, she had an $800,000 or $900,000 massive reduction. Said she made a mistake. No, that woman's numbers
Do you have any
are.
evidence?
But here's the thing. Your supporters have had issues with these numbers.
I've
Now
had
that
issues with the numbers for a long time. But
now that
today's, we're doing so well. I believe the numbers were phony, just like they were before the election. And there were other times. So you know what I did? I fired her.
Right.
And
so
you know what? I did the right thing.
If any government official going forward is presenting data or information you don't like, should they fear for their job?
I've always had a problem with these numbers. You know, I was thinking about it this morning. Before the numbers that came out, I said, who is the person that does these numbers? And then they gave me stats about before the election. I had a similar problem. I mean, she gave out numbers that were so good for the Democrats. It was like unbelievable. And then right after the election, she corrected those numbers with, I think, almost 900,000 corrections. I think nobody had ever seen anything like it. Well, today she did the same thing with the 253,000, whatever the number was. No, we need people that we can trust. I mean, your question is a very good one. We need people we can trust.
What about what would you like to see from
You know who you plan to replace her with?
I've got about three very good, I have a lot of good candidates. I will say everybody wants it. I've had more phone calls, but I have three people that are
And do you have a background in labor statistics?
You know, I could do a long-term thing or I could do a temporary. It's a 14-year term.
Right. But do you put someone in who actually has labor statistics experience?
I
or
put
do you
somebody
put in. a
in,
Republican?
I put somebody in who's going to be honest. That's all we want. I have a choice. I can have 4 months. I can do a short term, or I can do a 14-year deal. So we'll see. We have a lot of people. We've got a lot of good people around.